Hello, Vinyl Community. George Allen here, and I am doing a very interesting contest today. It's for Vinyl Community Steve Carlson, and he is doing a contest to mark the 1 year time since he had that great mother of all floods that took out part of his house, and which included his record collection. And he's doing this to thank everybody that supported him in helping to get back all those things that he lost. And he's very grateful and thankful that there was so much support in the vinyl community. So he wants to give back. And having this contest to do that, and so he wants us to show at least 4 albums that were even given to us, or ones that we were inspired to buy from someone else, and opened up to us something new, and maybe a new genre or a new group that's become a favorite. And this would have encouraged us something that maybe we would not have bought otherwise. Things that we see somebody show or talk about, and that's the whole purpose, the vinyl community. Not that we just sit here and jibber jab about stuff that we like, but to watch other videos and to get inspired, to broaden our musical palette, so to speak. I love the idea behind this contest, and it's a great idea. So I'm going to start off with one of the first things that I was inspired to buy, and this goes back, oh boy, maybe 2 years ago possibly. And that was me being inspired, maybe even longer. Watching one of the first channels I watched, I first started watching Ron Baldry, Groovy Lisa and them, but it was Groovy Lisa that inspired me to buy this album, Greta Van Fleet's first album. And never heard of the band, but she liked them a lot, and during that, one of her comments on it was, she says, well, a lot of people compare them to Led Zeppelin. So I thought, well, comparing them to Led Zeppelin, that's what it looks like inside there, just black vinyl. I thought, I gotta check these guys out. So I bought that album. Like it a lot. Good album. One of my favorites. I've not bought anything else of theirs, to be quite honest, but I do like this album a lot. So that's the first one I want to show. Thanks to Groovy Lisa. And set that down here. So, next one I want to show. Now these are not in any order. That's probably one of the oldest ones I've got. These are not in any order I found them. I just started writing stuff down to put this video together. The next one I'm going to show is because of Kate's Crates. And Kate is a big Brandi Carlile fan. I never heard of Brandi Carlile until she started talking about her. So I got several of her CDs, but I liked Firewatcher's Daughter a lot, so much I bought this double album, because it's what they did was they took the tracks and they put only 3 per side on this beautiful white vinyl, and it sounds beautiful. And I love listening to it. I have the CD of this album also, so I can listen to it in my car. But if it wasn't for Kate talking about Brandi Carlile, I would have never bothered picking anything of hers up. So here we go. Expanded my musical horizons. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Groovy Lisa, for Greta Van Fleet. Next, because of watching Richard Riley, I found out about Chrissie Hynde. Went from singing rock and roll. Uh-oh, this one came out. Oh, that's okay. Chrissie Hynde switching to jazz singing with the Valve Bone Woe Ensemble. And it's a beautiful double album set. I was listening to it last night. Missed putting that one back in the cover. Richard Riley turned me on to a lot of good music. He was another one that I listened to early in the vinyl community. This is a great album. Beautifully recorded. Sounds wonderful. A lot of great songs. Big departure for Chrissie Hynde. We all probably remember her as the rock and roll singer. And she does wonderful on this album. Big departure. And thank you, Richard, for turning me on to this. Next. Now this is going to be a weirdo one, okay? So JC sent me some VCLT. And he wanted to send me this album. Dexter Gordon, A Swingin' Affair, which is a great album. But guess what happened? It came through Amazon, and they sent me by mistake Jackie McLean. So JC says, well, I'll arrange it to have it sent back. And I thought, I went on Spotify and I was listening to it. So it got sent back. And then they sent me Swingin' Affair by Dexter Gordon, which is a great album. I did a thing on it for VCLT. I love this album. Wonderful album. But I liked this one so much that I bought it because it's a great album, Jackie McLean. And especially this one song on here, Lost, the last song on the second side. Great song, great song. So, because he sent this one and ordered this one for me, and Amazon making a mistake sending this one, I ended up buying it anyhow. It was a great deal. So, because of VCLT and an Amazon mistake, I ended up with a great album. So, you discover stuff in the weirdest way, huh? How about that? So, crazy. The last one I want to show, actually I'm showing five of them. Last one I want to show is because of Steve Carlson himself, you know. He shows a lot of different things. And I'm into classical a little bit. But he was talking about Aaron Copland and this album in particular, Appalachian Spring, The Tender Land. And the way he talked about it and everything, I thought, that sounds really interesting. So I went online looking for it, and I found this. I believe it was through, it was either Music Direct or Acoustic Sound that sells used albums, because it was not available, I don't think, on eBay. I know I didn't get it through eBay, and it wasn't through Amazon. But I got a slightly, barely used copy. And boy, is this is a wonderful record. You know, this RCA Living Stereo series, it's just, they're wonderfully recorded. And this is just a great music. And I thank Steve for turning me on to this. I really like this a lot. Great music. Just wonderful to sit back and listen to this. Aaron Copland probably, and maybe in his lifetime getting to get the recognition he deserved. I don't know. But this is just a great. This is done by the Boston Symphony Orchestra, and I like it a lot. So I thank you, Steve, for turning me on to this, and everybody else that turned me on to the other stuff. Groovy Lisa, Kate's Crates, Richard Riley, JC, a giving man, but hey, we turn each other on to good music, and that's the whole purpose of this. So that's my video for Steve Carlson's trying to give back to the vinyl community after they helped him after his flood. Have a great day. Bye.